Yo. Oh, dang it. Just kidding. Alright, so I just went to the grocery store. I wanted to convert this bottle, which you saw in the last long run video. I don't necessarily like this top. You don't get a lot of water flow, liquid flow out of this. It takes a lot of squeezes. So someone gave me the genius idea of going and getting like the Gatorade twist top, the orange ones, but I went to the grocery store, they didn't have it there. I could have gone to another store, but I found these Core water bottles and I matched it up. I brought one of these to the store and it looked to be the same exact size. I just brought the lid. I should have brought the whole, I don't know. They don't fit. They look the same size, they don't fit. But what I can do is force it on it there. And I just attempted to wrap it with this yellow duct tape that I just got around the top, and I thought it was foolproof until I drank out of it and it was leaking out. So now what I'm going to do, this is so ridiculous and extra, I'm going to Gorilla Glue this thing together. And I'm gonna do it to 5 bottles for tomorrow's long run. And then if it works, I'm keeping those bottles because I did test the water flow, the liquid flow out of this top, and it is so much better. Like it flows out. It's a much larger surface area, the hole in the top. So see if this works. I will do a layer of Gorilla Glue underneath to secure it and then yellow tape around it. And then the yellow tape and blue top will signify that these are my bottles on the course. The unfortunate thing is that to put liquid in, you have this opening. So what I will do is bring 1 or 2 of these, mix the G1M and put it in that way. I'm going crazy. It's so fun though, I love it.
I'm not winning anymore.
That is a fast.
In shadows in the eye of the cyclone. In visions of us out in Colorado. You played me like a piano.
Oh no!
And
This is for my long run tomorrow.
Okay, Dad, let's get here.
What do you think?
Wait, are we
Stop,
gonna go
stop.
on the bike? Are we going on the bike?
No, Cyrus is gonna ride this tomorrow. I put these little pieces of tape right here.
Yeah, to like space it.
Yeah, to secure it so they don't shake around. It only needed a couple of them because these 2 can sit right there. Then all the waters are in the back here. Obviously this is G1M, these are waters.
What's G1M?
This is my carbohydrate drink mix. Like this gives me energy.
Is this BPN stuff?
Yes. So proud of myself with this.
It's a big boy.
So what?
It's a big boy.
It's a big workout. I call it Big Daddy on Strava. Sounds like Big Daddy's crazy. Put it in my watch as Big Daddy 22. I did everything I could to prep for this thing though. I carb loaded yesterday.
Yeah, it's a little brisky on the legs. Good morning, Cyrus. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm here.
It's 45 right now.
I know, but it's
Doesn't feel like
the real feel is in the 30s. I think it's there's a light breeze, but I got that severe weather notification this morning.
It's later though.
It's later, yeah. It was like heavy winds, and I'm like, no, please no. This is just water.
These are
and then-
G1M.
Gotcha.
I got these tops
yeah,
thinking they were the same size, but they weren't, so I super glued them.
I love it.
So there might be a little bit of glue in my liquid.
Well, that's maybe that's a new fueling strategy.
It'll adhere to the stomach more.
Yep. Maybe it'll stay. Yeah.
Maybe it won't. Maybe I won't throw up.
Maybe you won't. Maybe that's like the trick. Just feed Floberg glue.
Yeah.
New fuel. I have. Yeah.
Now, before we get into this workout, let me just play a song real quick. Now, I know for a lot of you that song brings back a ton of nostalgia because it was the theme song for my Boston series last year. And you might have also recognized that there's a theme song for this series as well, One Man Wrecking Machine by Guster. And it's become something nostalgic for you if you've been watching the series. Now, you probably recognize how much I love incorporating music into this channel and something that is really different than a lot of other running channels. And that's because I am a filmmaker, first and foremost. I have another YouTube channel that is filmmaking and photography, and I've been partnered with MusicBed for years and use it as a resource to appeal to audience and appeal to the emotions of runners, and hopefully use it as a vehicle to express and help you feel those emotions in what it feels like to train and race. Now, there are countless songs I could play that I've put in my race videos or my training videos that will bring nostalgia to so many who have watched it. And I think that's the coolest part about music and putting it in videos and films. And a super exciting announcement is that we made a Floberg Runs playlist with MusicBed. It's actually linked below, and it incorporates all the music that you've heard and loved over the past year and a half with me doing series on this channel. If you're anything like me, you listen to music, you listen to stuff while you run. If you ever want to use this playlist as motivation or some sort of nostalgia and something you want to pull from, I have started to do so. Getting into all the feels. It's now free and available for you to listen to it. Whether you're someone who watched my filmmaking photography channel for years and have come over here to see the cinematography and production, or you're someone who's interested in starting content in the running or fitness space, MusicBed is an incredible option and resource for you in that journey if you're hoping to connect with your audience in the same way with all the nostalgia. Now, if you're one of those people, you can switch over to MusicBed today, start creating content that's going to connect with your audience. You can start with a 14-day free trial with the link in my description. Thank you to MusicBed for creating all the nostalgia and feels for us over the years on this channel and for sponsoring this video. Now, on to the best long run workout of my life.
Live flash photograph, looking like I found a way. Done that, then I'm back, looking like I found a way.
Yeah, it's windy. It's windy, Cliff.
Body in motion, I'm moving to stay in the moment, but won't get away. Lights on.
Okay, we're good. We have the album. Let's go, Floberg!
Yo, shout out to everyone who is saying hi to me on the Lakeshore Path. It's not lost on me that y'all are supporting in that way, and I so appreciate every time you do it. So if you see me out in the public, please say hi, give a shout. Would love to say hi back if I hear you. I'm sorry if I don't with my AirPods, but thank you. That's just so fun to experience that. Clark starts these reps super fast. As you saw, he was kind of sprinting to get out the gate. But I always kind of used it as a metric in this workout, knowing that he was doing every mile rep 10 seconds faster than me, or every 6 seconds per kilometer faster than me. So I would pick like one of these light poles on the left, and I would count 10 seconds or 20 seconds based off of the mile that we were in to see if I was close to, you know, going his pace, and realized really quickly that he was going really hot on some of these first reps.
So back to where we started. Slow dancing in the garden. Underneath the stars, just hoping in our hearts, maybe we'll get it right this time. A feeling I can't explain it. At least I think it's complicated. So the black clouds or the distant sounds encroaching thunder. Yes, I know days and
first rep was with a tailwind, and every time we had the 800 meter jog rest, we would go into the headwind with the easy stuff. And so the first 2 reps were with the tailwind, and then we decided on these 1 mile fast reps to go into the headwind, really to work our way back south so we didn't end up too far north, but also just to challenge ourselves and not have tailwind the entire workout. It felt like this was the first time in the workout where I was starting to chase Clark.
Caught in a fight, but you needed a war. Needed a reason to rush, didn't know what for. I remember Jesse say, run 'em with a seed in red. Sounded like a constant whisper.
That was hard. I felt that one. I'm crushing, dude. I just need to make it to the second round. The second 2 mile. Yeah, that's all I need. I have a sneaking suspicion that this next one's gonna be tough. Yep. 3 mile. Broken. Yep. It will. We just spent the last X amount of time running hard for shorter distances. It's gonna come down to pacing that first mile. I'll be up there at the juice actually.
Disappear through the wall when I needed the most. Here's to looking at you, kid, lying in an empty bed. Come to find we all lost something. Sure you were the same. Will the classics ever die? Were you burning for the change? I couldn't reach you if I tried. Wasn't sure you were the same. Will the classics ever die? Were you burning for the change? I couldn't reach you if I tried. Me believing. You say you wanted love, but you're scared of feeling. You had me believing. You say you wanted love, but you're scared of feeling. But you're scared of feeling. I wasn't sure you were the same. Will the classics ever die? Were you burning for the change? I couldn't reach you if I tried. Wasn't sure you were the same. Will the classics ever die? Were you burning for the change? I couldn't reach you if I tried.
So often I'm concerned with keeping a long run workout with no breaks, but maturing and running has made me realize that taking breaks to pee and get fluids is okay. We did not have many stops, but they may be totaled to be about 5 to 7 minutes throughout the entire 22-mile workout.
Wow. You came up close. I saw your shadow behind me. I was like, mile 1, 5:18, mile 2. You know, to be honest with you, I wasn't looking at my watch when I saw your shadow behind me. And I loved it. It was saying I was going to 5:26. So I slowed. And we're here to interrupt this broadcast for another episode of Floberg Pukes. It's quite majestic, isn't it? But, you know, ladies and gentlemen, the man, he gives it his all. The superstar, father of 4, husband of the year. Too hard on that one. I'm not cutting my hair from McKirdy. This is how I'm showing up to the start line. 1 more mile, and it is gonna be hard. It's not like no more BSing, it's gonna be hard.
Here, folks. It's a close one. Did Floto go too early? Does he have more on the tank? Find out here. Uh-oh. Another push. Another push on Floto. Let's see what he's got. Tucking in behind. Oh, that gap's strong. That is strong.
Died. I very much so died. Easy died. Dude, that was good, that fall. Really? It got you moving. That was not easy. No. That was a slow one for me. We're seriously slow. You did so good on that. Good job. Thank you for pushing me. That was a grind.
All right, there you have it. All the hay's in the barn. We are now in taper. I'm currently 8 days away from race, which is horrifying. This is the last like beefy episode. I don't think I'll be making a hype video this time. I really want to lock in. There's not going to be any shakeout run or anything. I really just want to focus on racing this upcoming weekend. But if you happen to be in Valley Cottage, I think is the town name. If you happen to be at McKirdy Micro, it's at Rockland Lake State Park, just an hour north of Manhattan, New York City. We have people filming, but if you would like to film, that would be incredibly helpful. Even just your phone, horizontal format for YouTube would be amazing. No pressure if not. We always love just collecting as much footage as possible for these race videos to showcase the whole experience and give back and feel all the feels, as I've mentioned in this video. I can't believe it's 8 days away, nearly a week. And yeah, I'm getting pumped. This is honestly the most confident I've maybe ever been going into a marathon. So time to get excited. See you next one.
Mobbing on city bikes. I can't talk. My quads hurt so much.